Welcome to Fibbage. My name is Cookie, and I'll be officiating the proceedings. Think of me as the blufferee. Okay, there are 3 of you playing this game, but you probably know that because you can count. Let's do this. This is round 1, and that means you get 500 points for everyone you fool with your made-up answer. And you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Okay, here's your first question. King Henry IV of Castile had the embarrassing nickname Henry the Blank. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you can't think of anything in time, use the Lie For Me button for half the points. Do it now! Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. Okay, let's take a look. And nobody fell for this one. All right, pick a category. It's not hard. You know what? We'll just stick with this one. Okay, here's the question. You are experiencing the Mariko Aoki phenomenon when you have the urge to poop while blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? And you're experiencing the young Cookie Masterson phenomenon when you actually do it in the reference section. And that means this lie didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Moviegoers who use their cell phones at the Prince Charles Cinema in London are escorted out by people dressed as blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, let's see what everybody picked. You all nailed it. And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked. Now it's round 2, where all point values are doubled. Let's do it. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. When Charlie and the Chocolate Factory author Roald Dahl died, he was buried with snooker cues, burgundy, chocolate, pencils, and a blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? Which left him very little room to roll over in his grave when Tim Burton's Willy Wonka movie came out. And we're done. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. On December 3rd, 2009 and March 30th, 2010, rapper Eminem tweeted a photo proving he was surprisingly really good at blank. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you... Alright, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And that means some of these didn't get picked. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. It's time for a celebrity tweet. 4:32 p.m., the 22nd of May, 2012. At Lindsay Lohan tweeted, "Blank is the best medicine." Type in your lies now. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, what did everyone pick? Which explains why she's been so ill. And we're done. This is the final fibbage. One question left for all the marbles, and everything is worth triple. Good luck. Here's your final fibbage question. Strange brand name for the cigarettes sold by the Enlightened Tobacco Company in the 1990s. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies. Hey there, I'm your host, Cookie, and I'm here to add meaning to your empty lives. I see we have 2 smart players this game, and 1 total moron. I think you know who I'm talking about. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Alright, pick a category. Okay, here's your first question. In October of 2013, 8 6th graders from a New York college prep school were hospitalized after someone released blank in a classroom. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the... Okay, here are your choices. Alright, let's see what everybody picked. Most likely from being instantly dogpiled by dozens of supermodels. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Select a category. Okay, here's the question. Pam Anderson wrote a book of recipes with the title, How to Cook Without a Blank. Enter your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Okay, let's take a look. Step 1, throw this book out. And nobody picked the other lies up there. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Psycho was the first American movie to show a blank. Type in your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? Okay, what did everyone pick? And look what we have here. And that means this lie didn't get picked. This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting! Select a category. Okay, here's the question. According to a University of Genus study, the people who have the most memorable faces are blank people. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. All right, who picked what? And that means... All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. Actor Eddie Murphy released a dance song in 1982 titled Boogie in Blank. Type in your lies now. All right, where's the truth? Let's see what everybody selected. And nobody fell for this one. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In autumn 2013, a company that owns parking lots in England temporarily allowed drivers to pay for parking not with money, but with blank. Enter your lies now. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked. Well, don't you feel foolish? It's time for the final fibbage. Just one final question, and it's worth triple. Good luck. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Wilma Flintstone's maiden name. Type in your lies now. Hurry, hit the lie for me, button. Okay, here are your choices. Okay, what did everyone pick? Yeah, she was only 30,000 years away from being progressive enough to hyphenate her name to Wilma Slaghoople Flintstone. And we're done.
drawful. Wow, 3-player game. I like it. Everybody will get 3 shots at drawing something not terrible. It's go time. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something unusual, like Sleepy Lion or Fargo. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send. And you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to drawing.
Hey!
I have all your pictures now. Okay, these are weird. Let's look at them. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer. All right, here are your choices. Now pick the title you think really inspired this drawing. Here's everybody's picks. Okay, well, that was that. Let's take a look at our next piece of art. Type in a convincing title now.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what? You all thought one of our random decoys was the right answer. I love it when that happens. No correct guesses. Ooh, that hurts. Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks.
Hey!
Nobody got that one. Well, okay then. Okay, I'm sending out another round of titles for everybody to draw. I bet some of you are a little nervous because we are about to look at all your weird drawings. Put in your titles now. And here are your choices. What did everybody pick? Believe it or not, I've been to a couple parties that looked exactly like that. Type in your titles now.
Hey!
Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
Oof, everyone got that one wrong. Enter your titles now. Here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks. And sometimes everybody gets it right. Okay, one last batch of drawing titles headed to your devices now. All your pictures are in. Let's take a look. Next up. And here are your choices. And here are your picks. I'm going to write that one down. Mime fight. That would make a pretty good title for a future game. Put in your titles now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what?
Hey!
I should probably be saving these drawings or something. And our next weird doodle.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks. Huh, I didn't expect everybody to get that one right.
Hey!
of Drawful. Just 3 players, huh? Well, the upside of not having many friends is that you'll each get to draw more times. Let's play. Okay, I'm sending a title to each of your devices. Something odd, like Crime Dog or Snowpiercer. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title, and when you're done, hit send, and you'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, don't mess this up. Alright, all your pictures are in. Oh man, I can't wait for you to see them. Now, use your device to type in what you think the title for this picture could have been. Or better yet, something you think could trick the other players into thinking it's the title. You'll get points for every player that picks your answer. Inspired this drawing. What did everybody pick? Well, that was fun. And now, this thing. Enter anything that could almost make sense now.
Hey!
Here are your choices. All right, who picked what?
Hey!
Even I would have gotten that one wrong. Okay, let's do this again.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
And here are your picks. Everybody picked the decoy answer, and our decoys are pulled from a random bucket of phrases, so that's so weird. Everybody was just way off on this one. Everybody gets to draw again. everyone. The title should be on your devices now. Okay, let's get to the good part. Type in a convincing title now. Okay, here are your choices.
Hey!
Here's everybody's picks.
Hey!
I'm tired of only hearing about the scary exorcisms. What about the fun ones? Let's do this one.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what? I would watch that on pay-per-view. And now this. Here are your choices. What did everybody pick? Well, I thought it was obvious. I guess I was the only one. this drawing thing one last time.
Hey!
Great, all the pictures are in.
Oh.
And this one. Okay, here are your choices. And here are your picks. Only one of you didn't mess that one up.
Oh.
Now let's take a look at this one.
Hey!
And here are your choices.
Hey!
What did everybody pick?
Hey!
Everybody messed up. Walk it off. Walk it off.
Oh.
Okay, our next drawing.
Hey!
Here are your choices.
Hey!
All right, who picked what? And if you don't know what a prison shiv is, then you probably don't know how to defend yourself in prison.
Hey!
Okay, we're on.
Attention, there are flowers. Flowers have been delivered from a prisoner. So if anyone's expecting flowers from a prisoner, they're at the front desk. Thank you.
Okay, and we are frosting the cake, and we want it to sound delicious and go. People have, it's very clear. You know, certain people, to me, it's a mystery, like Ellen.
We are on.
Attention, the new management has announced their thought for the day. Today's thought for the day from the new management is teamwork. Teamwork or you're fired. Thank you.
Make up the set, please.
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Okay, you three, strip to the waist and let's get started. Kidding! Please don't. Handle those screws carefully. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. And so it begins.
Get ready, time for question 1.
Let's start with Bootyful. Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 3, the time is now! Player 3, what are you implying exactly? Players 1 and 2, Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Tell you so.
Here's a good one. His acting is alright. So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Player 2, can't do anything right, can you? Player 1, interesting choice. Player 3, the Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Pucker up for, brought to you by the letter Unibrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert. Players 2 and 3.
Uh-oh.
Player 1. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows! That'll net you an extra grand. And yet, none of them have ever blinked. Open wide for Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, von Rothbart, or Odette? Player 1. Players 2 and 3. Huh? This would have worked. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan, so the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead. Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college. Next, the man in the backwards yellow hat, and it's a dis or dat. Player 2, your score's looking a little thin. You take this one and try and fatten it up. I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. The rest of you should still keep your eyes open. Lock in your answers before player 2 does, and if player 2 gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone who got it right. Cool, let's do it. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. Egged a house. Got high on ether. Fed a bugle to an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian brothel. You were a couple of bananas short of a bunch. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Round 1 is complete, and player 1 is in the lead. Who knows what might happen? Keep in mind, all the prizes are doubled in round 2. And don't forget, our wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Okay then, here we go. I call this one Dumber and Dumberer 2. So, there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. It's so obvious. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Players 1, 2, and 3? No, but speaking of otter, get it? You just won! The greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Say hello to Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Watch your clock. Player 1, getting colder. Players 2 and 3. 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit. And I know, blah blah blah, he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
Follow me down to the sea.
Up next, kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
Kangaroo, peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, peanuts, Albert Einstein, or Uranus? Player 3, the clock's running. Player 2, Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Players 1 and 3, that answer has a hole in it. And now, wine or lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Player 3, time's running out. Player 2. Players 1 and 3. The correct answer is Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red. Although to a connoisseur like myself, Malbec is very offensive. Oh yes, I do say that was quite a burn. Take a stab at, I want to lick and roll all night. If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? Player 3, hello! Players 1, 2, and 3. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it. And if Gene Simmons' neck grew to the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Step right up to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. $2,000 if you're right, but you lose $2,000 if you're wrong. And of course,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck. 2 has it! Player 2, you came out way ahead in that game. Player 1, Player 3, you both need to pull your head out. That way you'll be able to fully appreciate it when I say, "You don't